So now that we understood that our brain wants us to scroll in order to relieve anxiety, what can you do to break the pattern? One great trick I use is a 15 minutes timer hack. When it's time to work on an important task, you say to yourself, I'm going to work just for 15 minutes. In that way, the big task doesn't look that scary anymore, because instead of preparing the whole exam, writing the whole report, working on your business, you only have to do it for 15 minutes. And 15 minutes is quite easy. Anyone can sit down and work for 15 minutes. So in that way, the anxiety about this big task is going to be way lower. And when the anxiety is lower, you are less likely to check your phone and start scrolling instead of working. That is the first thing that is going to happen if you take the 15 minutes trick. Another thing, what's going to happen is that after 15 minutes, you are going to reach a flow state. So our brain works in something that we call ultradian rhythm. When you sit down to work, first 15 minutes you tend to be distracted, but after 15 minutes you reach the flow state, and there it's way easier to continue working. That is when you actually reach the flow state and you start enjoying your work.